Morning everybody, and here we are. Welcome to Thursday's assembly, still on the same theme of this week of how we can help to look after our wonderful planet, the lovely planet Earth. And before we read our story today about Mother Earth, I've got a couple of shout outs to do. The first one is to a group of children who are showing through their actions that they do care not only about the creatures and the places on our planet, but the people on our planet, because they've been doing something really altruistic. And if you remember, that word altruistic describes actions that we take to help other people that don't have any gain for us at all, and we do them because it's the right thing to do, and helping people is the right thing to do, and it can feel really, really lovely to do that. So the children I want to say thank you and well done to are Isla and Felicity, Holly and Lila, and who else? Evie and Eloise, and they're all in year 5. They're all in Mrs. Scrimshaw's class. And actually, I think Fletch, you've joined in there as well. And it was Isla who first came to talk to me about an idea that she had to raise some money to help people who might need it. And Isla had spent her own time making some loom bands out of the small rubber bands, and she's been selling those to her classmates for a small amount of money, and they've amassed quite a large amount already, over £7, and they are going to be donating that money to Freya's page, Freya's Just Giving page, so that it will go to the Candlelighters charity. So well done, the team from Mrs. Scrimshaw's class. That's really, really good. Thank you for doing that. And the second person I wanted to mention today is Harriet in year 4. And Harriet had heard me talking about the things that we do, that we enjoy doing, that make us feel nice and make us feel relaxed. And I'd mentioned a new hobby, which was diamond art. And Harriet shares that hobby with me. And she brought in 2 diamond art pictures that she'd done at home with her mum. And we chose one to share. Here it is. Wow. I wish I had this one. And can you see how it shimmers and shines in the light? So I think, has it got a horn? It must be either a multicoloured horse or a multicoloured unicorn. And each one of those is a little diamond that Harriet and her mum have stuck on to make this beautiful picture. And hopefully, Harriet, you had a really nice time doing it too. So well done. It's a real work of art and a real achievement of patience and perseverance to finish that picture. I really enjoyed looking at that. And Miss Horsefall quite would like it on her wall. If you didn't know, Miss Horsefall is a big fan of unicorns and multicoloured things and pastel things. Okay, so I told you yesterday that today we would be reading this book, which again talks about this mythical figure of Mother Earth, this idea that the Earth somehow has a character, often described as female, often described as Mother Earth, that kind of nurturing character, the idea of giving life to all of the creatures, the animals, the places, the plants, and keeping Earth well. And this book, it starts off really sad about all the things that are wrong with the Earth, and then it ends up in a much more optimistic way as we think about the things that we can do to save our Earth. Because there are problems, aren't there? It's interesting to see that Mother Earth's crown there in this first picture is burning, and to keep an eye on that. Because some people would say there are more wildfires, for example, in the world at the moment because of climate change, which is due to some of the actions that mankind has taken. And just near me at the moment, just up on the moor above where I live, there is a moor fire. And yesterday there were helicopters dropping water, trying to put that fire out and working really hard to do that. And some people would say maybe these dry conditions, we had some rain yesterday for the first time in ages, could be due to global warming because of some of the things that we do as human beings. So watch what happens to Mother Nature's crown as we go through this story from a little bit of a bleak beginning to a better future. The moon looked down from up above through a clear and cloudless sky. He said, "Mother Earth, what's wrong? Tell me, why do you cry?" You're beautiful, bountiful, the place where all life began. That's the reason you were chosen to be the home of man. You of all the planets should be happy, not upset. Oh, please stop crying, Mother Earth. You're getting everything wet. Let's see what Mother Earth is upset about. Oh, Moon, said Mother Earth, I weep for what man is doing. If people don't change their ways, the world will end in ruin. Come closer, Moon, and take a look at how much of my forest they clear. It seems to matter not that millions of creatures live there. Indigenous people suffer as their land and homes are destroyed. The traditions they hold so dear can no longer be enjoyed. It's about cutting down and burning the forests and the rainforests, I think. Smog and fog become a real menace as bigger their cities grew. Now I choke on the fumes from their vehicles and the toxins that their factories spew. They poison my land with their rubbish, even though they make themselves ill. They fill my oceans with plastic and oil from their ships they spill. They damage my wonderful coral reefs and the sea life that once prospered there. They spoil my beautiful beaches. I really do despair. Oh, it makes me feel guilty reading this book about all the things that we've done that maybe aren't really looking after the world. Man's actions do so much harm, but still they don't heed the warning as sea levels rise and rise because of global warming. Polar bears will be in decline if they cannot hunt their prey, when pack ice breaks into smaller pieces and simply melts away. We need to get the message across. We have to try somehow, for climate change is a very real threat. The time to act is now. Mother Earth, said Moon, of course you are quite right. I sympathise with your worrisome plight, but perhaps you are fretting more than you should. I'm sure most people are helpful and good. Well, thank you, Moon, said Mother Earth, for trying to bring me some cheer. But let me tell you more, my friend, of some of the things I fear. Oh, gosh, Mother Earth really is worried. Mankind is not so kind, it seems. Indeed, some people are bad. They fight and hurt each other for things they wish they had. They squabble over diamonds, minerals, oil and gold. They think everything has a price. It can all be bought and sold. Some people want to grab land and take it using force, displacing millions of people as just a matter of course. Sometimes I feel so tired, Moon, and have nothing left to give. I already provide enough for all mankind to live. I have water and food in abundance, enough for everyone. Yet half the world have too much, while the other half have none. Rich men plunder my oceans and land and do not seem to care. Poor men struggle to survive. Now tell me, Moon, is that fair? Oh, I see, replied Moon quite solemnly. No wonder you feel distressed. I know, let me consult with Sun and see what she suggests. She sees so much more than us and she's very old and wise, so stop those tears right away and dry your puffy eyes. Moon beckoned Sun to join them. She was happy to oblige. Then she smiled her brightest smile and she started to advise. Come on, Sunshine, bring us some optimism. Sun said, I'm inclined to agree with Moon's rosier projection. More young people than ever before know the world needs their protection. They see for themselves the harm humans cause and demand more action and environmental laws. Your problems, Earth, are not too big to surmount, and they will hold the world's leaders to account. They know they have issues they have to address, like recycling more and wasting less. They want to reduce harmful gases too. Mother Earth, they want to take care of you. They are learning about conservation in school and enhancing nature's forces and the need to swap fossil fuels for renewable energy resources. I can see a wind farm in there and looks like some solar panels creating energy. It's a much better way, isn't it, than burning all of the fossil fuels. The next generation of leaders, the children, they know more and they understand that the future of this world lies in their own hands. It may take a little while longer and you may not escape unscathed, but rest assured, Mother Earth, the world can still be saved. Moon nodded in agreement and thanked the sun for her wisdom. He said, "Sun, there's a reason why you're the brightest star in our solar system." Hopefully Sun has given planet Earth some hope. Oh, look at the picture. Look how Mother Earth is feeling after Sun has made her feel so much better. Look at her crown now. It's turned into a growing forest full of life and hope. Then Moon spoke to Mother Earth. "See, it's not too late. As long as people act now and don't just leave things to fate." "Oh, Moon, I feel so much better now," said Mother Earth with a smile. "I feel much more optimistic than I have in quite a while." She thanked the sun, she thanked the moon, and bid them both goodbye. Then Sun, Moon, and Mother Earth headed back to their own piece of sky. The three of them pondered a while, reflecting on their discussion. They were quietly confident Mother Earth wasn't bound for destruction. Sun and Moon were convinced that young people could put the world right. They had reassured their friend the future could still be bright. Mother Earth was feeling much better now, even though there's still much to do, because where there's a will, there's a way. So she is putting her trust in you. I couldn't have put that better myself. The future of the earth is in your hands, children, and it's in your actions today and into the future. And as you grow up, that will help to save and keep safe our wonderful planet. So you've got a lot riding on you. So make sure you are responsible human beings. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.